Hi there, Miss Wade here again to go over the next stage of your science fair project. So we've done the ask a question page, the research page, and the hypothesis page. And now we're getting to the fun part, which is the actual experiment. And we're going to do our experiment page. So this is the point where you plan your experiment, the materials you're going to need and equipment, and then the steps that you're going to follow. And then you actually carry out the experiment, actually do it. And all of that is part of this experiment page. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to recommend that you don't write on this page yet. I would get a piece of scrap paper and write everything out on this first, because you might find you forget a material that you need or you forget a step. And once you're actually doing the experiment, you're gonna realize, oh, I forgot this one thing. Now I have to go back and erase. So I would do it on scratch paper and then rewrite it onto this page. That's my recommendation. So let's start, as always, with taking a look at the rubric to see what is required. So this is the experiment page. All of the following is true. 1, all of the equipment and materials are listed. 2, all of the procedures are listed in order and numbered. And then 3, parent initials that the experiment was performed, and pictures and data was taken. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. If you look at the page at the top, it has an equipment and materials box, and that's where you're going to list everything you're going to need to do your science fair project. Down here, it has the procedures. This is where you're going to list the steps, and remember, you need to number the steps. So on my scratch paper, I'm going to go ahead and write at the top, equipment and materials. And I'm just going to list everything that I think I'm going to need for my experiment. Now, if I look at my question again, my question is, will a glow stick glow brighter in hot water or cold water? And I drew a picture here. This is going to help me to remember what kinds of materials I need for my project. So I've noticed I need 2 cups or bowls. I need 2 glow sticks that are the same color. I'm going to need some water, and I'm going to need anything else. I don't know. I guess I should just do the experiment and figure that out as I go. But I think that's probably all I'm going to need. So I'm going to use bullets. So I'm going to need 2 bowls. I'm going to need 2 glow sticks. And in parentheses, I'm going to put same color. Because remember, I'm only changing one variable, and that's the temperature of the water. I'm going to need hot water, cold water, and I think that's all I'm going to need. All right, now I'm going to write the procedure. Try to keep it to 5 steps or fewer. You don't want the procedure to be too many steps. Maybe even consolidate some steps together if you have to, but 5 is a good maximum. So step 1, put hot water in 1 bowl and other bowl. Okay, step 2, snap and shake both glow sticks at the same time. Step 3, put one glow stick in hot water and one in cold water at the same time. Step 4, observe to see which glow stick glows brighter. All right. I think that's all I need. I'm not positive because I need to do the experiment to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. So I'm going to go ahead and do the experiment next. I'm going to make sure I take pictures if I'm going to need pictures for my final board. And if I'm not going to use actual photographs, you're going to want to make sure that you record your observations so you can draw a picture. Drawing a picture is fine. Photographs might be a little bit better and maybe a little bit easier. If you need any help with photographs as far as printing or something like that, just let your teacher know and I'm sure that they can help you. Alrighty, so I'm going to do my experiment and then make sure all of this is correct, and if it is, I'm going to transfer it over to this page. So that's going to all be in part 2 of this tutorial. So go ahead and click on the next video to see how to finish this section of the science fair project.